From a very young age, I struggled to answer the question, what do you want to become in future? I was simply going to school and returning home without any clear ambition or direction. As the second born in a family of seven, my parents were high school dropouts. My father became a farmer, and my mom was trading and was also assisting my father in his farming. That's all we all did. So I thought when I also grow up, I'll also become like my father, farming and then distilling wine. That's the most immediate thing in my environment. This background gave me a very limited exposure to different career paths, and it made it very hard for me to see myself beyond what was familiar to me. In our primary school, there are times I could hear my friends talk about their dreams of becoming doctors, pilots, teachers, and all the fancy professions. I felt disconnected from all these aspirations because I didn't know anyone at that time in my family or closest to us who was into this profession that I could seek or get guidance from. So the lack of exposure, the financial situation of my parents made it difficult for me to imagine myself pursuing anything beyond the basic education that I was receiving at the time. So when it was time to choose a program at the junior high school when we were in Form 3, I simply copied what a very good friend of mine wrote. I don't know where he got the information from, but he wrote some schools and he wrote some programs attached to them. I simply took his script and then wrote everything that I saw on it without even understanding what they led to, because I knew I wasn't even going in the first place. It was until during orientation, when we finally made it to the senior high school, that I learned about the potential careers that the program they gave me can lead to. I was offered general arts option 1. I think the option, I chose it myself, the option 1. I met a friend there who chose option 1, so I also chose option 1 without even knowing what it entails. So the idea of becoming a journalist appealed to me so much. I held on to it. I have my ambition for the very first time, and I thought after pursuing the program, I'll become a journalist. So fast forward, after completing senior high school, there I faced a new challenge. How to turn this my new ambition, the journalism dream, into reality became a challenge. I heard rumors about the low pay and difficulty in finding journalism jobs in Ghana, and I started to reconsider. Some friends I spoke to suggested that I should go to teaching or nursing because that's a more practical alternative for me, and it's promised a better job security and financial support during the training. I knew my family background. I was still unsure about these options, but I remained open to them because of my background, because I could get financial support, and then after that I can get a job security. Who wouldn't love that? So I spoke to my mom about it. My mom reached out to a distant uncle, a gesture he did that I will never forget. His name is Gisa Francis. He is now a reverend, so we call him Reverend Gisa Francis. My mother reached out to him. He guided me through the process of applying for teacher training college. In fact, he was in the night, midnight, and did everything for me, and even took me to the school for the interview. And although I faced setbacks in my first attempt, he continued to help me until I succeeded the second time. So his mentorship was very important in helping me navigate this education system to achieve my goal as a teacher. So once I enrolled in college, I promised myself that I would offer the same support to others that my uncle provided me. During my 3 years in the program at Adan College of Education, I mentored at least 3 senior high school graduates who were interested in transitioning into training college. I gave them the information I had and motivated them, and they also became college students. So this experience reinforced my commitment to supporting others, and it also highlights the importance of seeking mentorship. After graduating and starting my career as a teacher in a village school, that's Agotivi DA Basic School, I began sharing my experiences on social media. I wrote about my challenges, I wrote about teaching practices and career development, which led to numerous calls, messages from teachers and students who were seeking advice. So this feedback was very overwhelming, positive, and motivated me to continue sharing knowledge and offering support to those that are able to contact me. When I was considering furthering my education, I weighed the options. Should I still pursue my journalism, or I should now pursue English language so that I can write better and speak better? Or should I now turn my newfound passion of helping people into profession, thereby pursuing counseling? After weighing the options, ultimately I chose to pursue a degree in counseling psychology. This decision was influenced by my personal life experience, my teaching job, the leadership roles I have played, as well as my passion for helping others to navigate their own challenges.